Do I ever wear makeup? Yes, I do. I love wearing makeup. But the trick for me is I don't like to feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup, and I gotta have good skin prep. So I'm starting with Lumiel Glass Skin Exfoliant. These are also the Rhode eye patches, which are my first time using, and they are so nice, y'all. They are super hydrating. But this exfoliant has salicylic acid. It's really hydrating and very gentle. And I think when I'm gonna do like a full face of makeup, exfoliation is the best time for me because I tend to get a little dry around my nose and my chin. So this just kind of helps it along. I'm gonna skin flood with Then I Met You, the Giving Essence. I'm gonna do 2 layers. This is a beautiful essence. It has black chokeberry, which has the highest antioxidant of any berry, plus red algae. It's just gorgeous and you feel so decadent putting it on. And then my last and final will be the Rhode Glazing Milk. It's full of ceramides, perfect for keeping the skin barrier strong and hydrated, especially after exfoliation. And then my serum today is from VT Cosmetics. It's the PDRN 100 Essence Serum. Then it's time for eye cream, actually eye oil from Prakash Organics, and I mixed a little Volapholine. I always like to put it around my lips as well, and my neck, and my temples. So this is a new product. It's a lab sample from an amazing brand, and I can't say what it is. All I can say is that it's a barrier cream. It's fragrance-free. It feels wonderful on the skin, and I love anything that is focused on barrier support. My sunscreen is from Natura Bissé, and this is a tinted sunscreen. It is really beautiful. I love the way it feels. It's very thin, almost like serum type consistency, so that's great to use under makeup, and it gives you a little glow. It has a little bit of a tint to it, so that always helps. So for my actual skin tint, it's Westman Atelier. And this feels like next to nothing, which is right up my alley. So I'll use my little brush, I'll just apply it. I'll take a sponge afterwards just to make sure everything is pressed in, but it just goes on so beautifully. It's like you have nothing on. The Haus Labs contour, oh my gosh. These are so creamy and silky. They go on so easily to help you contour, and they blend in even better. And they have beautiful colors because when you contour, you want it to have more of a grayer tone. They're incredible. I mean, really anything from Haus Labs is going to be a yes. So I like to contour my cheeks, my forehead, my jawline, my nose, and my lips. Then it's time for blush, and I'm using Rhode Pocket Blush, and this is in Sprinkle, and it's just a really pretty pink. And what I love about these pocket blushes is that they are buildable. They're like second skin, so you can use as much or as little as you want. They blend in really beautifully, and I also put it on my lips. Time to fill in my eyebrows. This is from Haus Labs. I love this pencil because it's so tiny, and the trick I learned about eyebrows is you just fill in where you need the hair. And my eyebrows are filling out because I've been using eyebrow serum, but they are really, really light, so I gotta touch them up a little bit. I'm gonna finish it up with Toasted Teddy just to warm it up a bit. I also like to use this on my eyes for eyeshadow. And then it's mascara. This is from MAC, and this is Chestnut Brown. I love to use browns and berries for mascara. I find it better on my skin tone. And then for my concealer, this is from Dermatology, and it's not even actually a concealer. It's more of an illuminator, and it blends in like skincare. So that is a yes for me because, like I said, I do not like to feel like I have on makeup. Just kind of go over it with a sponge. Just make sure everything is where it needs to be. Now I'm going to do my tight line, and this is a waterproof brown eyeliner from Persona, and I love how creamy it is, but I think next time I would go with a little bit of a lighter brown. I just think it's better for my eyes. I powdered up just a little bit where I want to put my blush, and I'm using Haus Labs. Y'all, this blush is so pigmented. I literally tapped my brush into the blush twice, and this is the coverage it's giving me. So it's so nice. Coming in with the Rhode lip liner. This is in Lunge, and I like to just go with kind of right outside of my lips just to almost shadow it in a way, in a contour way. And they're so creamy, they go on really easily, and just kind of blend them in, putting a little more sprinkle on. And then I'm going to finish up with the peptide lip treatment from Rhode, which is Ribbon, and it tastes so good, y'all. It tastes sweet, and it's this pretty pink, and that is just enough for me. Finishing up with the Haus Labs highlighter. It really just brings the glassiness and the glowiness back into the skin. Use my little Dyson to fluff up these bangs a little bit. Y'all, I have extensions. If this was my real hair, you couldn't tell me a thing. But that's it. Makeup is done. Bye, y'all.